Which transport layer protocols is used by DHCP, RSVP, TCP, DCCP, UDP? MQTT stands for Message Queuing Telemetry Things, Message Queuing Transport Telemetry, Message Queuing Transport Things, Message Queuing Telemetry Transport. Which is the core wrapper of GSN? Serial, UDP, GPS Test, 0MQ wrapper. Blank, supports low-energy radio operation. Bluetooth, IEFTCOAP, RFID, NFC. None of these. Blank, enables seamless integration of low-pan devices with Internet leveraging. IETF6 low-pan, IEFTCOAP, RFID, NFC. None of these. The blank is the central nervous system that takes care of global services in the IoTs. Application layer, network layer, perception layer. None of these. What is the advantage of MQTT over HTTP? More secure, lightweight, both A and B, none. Which of their following wireless technology provides mesh network architecture in easiest way? Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Zigbee, none of the above. Zigbee is based on which of the following standard? IEEE 802.5, IEEE 802.15.4, IEEE 802.4.13. None. Which of the following is lightweight protocol used in IoT applications? HTTP, WebSocket, MQTT, all of above. Wi-Fi Halo is designed specifically for low data rate, long-range sensors, controllers, all of the above. Which protocol provide full duplex communication? HTTP, MQTT, WebSocket, COAP. The RFID is a useful IoT architecture layer of the perception layer for object identifying, tracking, exchange useful information, all of the above. Mostly used protocols in IoT. MQTT, Zigbee, XMPP, all of the above. Full form of 6 low-pan is IPv6 over low-power wireless personal area network, IPv4 over low-power wireless private area network, IPv6 over low-energy wire personal area network, IPv4 over long-range wireless private area network. Which wireless standards are used in cellular networks? GSM, CDMA, LTE, all of the above. The full form of LoRa is level range radio, long radio range, long range radio, none of these. The RFID technology consists of antenna, transponder, transceiver, all of these. The most basic architecture of IoT contains blank layers. 2 layers, 3 layers, 4 layers, 5 layers. Which layer of IoT architecture is a physical layer? Perception layer, application layer, network layer, all of these. Which layer of IoT architecture is known as middleware layer? Application layer, processing layer, transport layer, perception layer. Which layer of IoT architecture acts as the manager for the application? Transport layer, processing layer, perception layer, business layer. Data transfer rate of Bluetooth is 2.1 megabits per second, 5 megabits per second, 10 megabits per second, more than 10 megabits per second. Bluetooth protocol designed by Bluetooth Special Interest Group, SIG, World Wide Web Consortium, International Organization for Standardization, ISO. None of these. What is the frequency of Bluetooth? 0.245 GHz, 24.5 GHz, 245 GHz, 2.45 GHz. Bluetooth is operate on which type of network? Wireless Personal Area Network, WPAN. Local Area Network, LAN. Wide Area Network, WAN. Global Area Network, GAN. Bluetooth Low Energy is commonly known as Bluetooth 4.0, Bluetooth 4.1, Bluetooth 4.2, Bluetooth 4.3. Bluetooth Low Energy is marketed as Bluetooth Smart, Low Bluetooth, Bluetooth Large, Bluetooth Fast. What is the full form of Wi-Fi? Wireless fidelity, wired fidelity, wireless frequency, wireless free. Which type of transmission medium is used by Wi-Fi to exchange the data wirelessly? Radio waves, microwaves, infrared, all of these. Wi-Fi is based on which of the following standard? IEEE 802.10, IEEE 802.11, IEEE 802.12, IEEE 801.11. The frequency of Wi-Fi is between 2.4 GHz to 5 GHz, 24 GHz to 50 GHz, 240 GHz to 500 GHz, 0.24 GHz to 0.50 GHz. Wi-Fi Halo is based on which of the following standard? IEEE 802.11, IEEE 802.11A, IEEE 803.11A, IEEE 803.11. Full form of Wi-Fi is light fidelity, laser fidelity, light frequency, light fiber. Wi-Fi is based on which communication principle? Visible light communication (VLC), invisible light communication (INLC), ultralight communication (ULC), visible power communication (VPC). Li-Fi uses blank as medium for data communication. Air, water, light, gas. RFID stands for radio frequency image, radio frequency identification, read frequency identification, real frequency identification. Which technology used by Sigfox? Ultra Narrowband (UNB), Universal Narrowband (UNB), Global Narrowband (GNB), Local Narrowband (LNB). Zigbee is alternative to which technology? Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, fiber optic, all of the above. LoRaWAN stands for Light Range Wide Area Network, Long Range Wide Area Network, Low Range Work Area Network, Low Rate Wide Area Network. What is the full form of SMS? Short Messaging Service, Simple Messaging Service, Short Mailing Service, Send Mail Service. Mainly real-time systems are used for monitoring events as they occur, used for real-time interactive users, used by any time offline, used for real-time coding. Zigbee is most suitable communication standard for IoT. Low data rate, low power consumption, both A and B, easy to set up. What is the standard length of MAC and IPv6 addresses? 48 and 128, 48 and 32, 48 and 64, 52 and 128. The OSI layer that arranges signals into logical units of information called frames. Transport, physical, data link, application. Which type of cable has glass center core? UTP, fiber optic, STP, coaxial. A wireless network uses blank waves to transmit signals. Radio, microwave, sound, mechanical. Which layer of the OSI model does data compression? Network, data link, physical, presentation. End-to-end connection is established by blank protocol of the TCP/IP suite. IP, UDP, TCP, all of these. Which protocol is a network layer protocol? IP, Telnet, FTP, none of these. What is mandatory for an IP packet to contain? Destination IP address, source IP address, both of these, none of these. What is an IoT network? Collection of network devices, collection of interconnected devices, a collection of signaled devices. None of the above. Which one out of these is not a data link layer technology? Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, HTTP, mobile hotspot. How many wired does the SPI protocol use? 3, 4, 2, more than 4. Blank is a security mechanism used in Wi-Fi, WPA, HTTP, MLA, none of these. Which of the following is not a short-range wireless network? Bluetooth, VPN, Wi-Fi, hotspot. The filtering is a security measure on various wireless networks. IP, WE, MAC, NIC. MAC address is used in the form of blank. IP addresses, network address, burned-in address, hardware address. The original IEEE 802 MAC address comes from blank. HTTP, Ethernet address, IP address, MAC address. The network layer protocol is present in blank. Bridges, packets, switches, host. In which message format is the statue line present? Response message, request message, both response and request, neither response nor request. What reduces blank the of HTTP? Load, overload, overhead, overrun. The blank layer provides a security-based connection, transport, application, session, network. UDP and TCP are called blank protocols. Network, transport, session, application. Sonos is a system that uses blank wireless speakers. Wi-Fi, Hi-Fi, Zigbee, Bluetooth. What is the sensor protocol used in GSN? COAP protocol, HTTP protocol, XMPP protocol, MQTT protocol. Blank is a closed-loop system. Autopilot for an aircraft. Direct current generator. Car starter. Electric switch. The analog signal is blank in blank. Continuous frequency. Continuous time. Discrete frequency. None of the above. What is the access point AP in wireless LAN? Device that allows wireless devices to connect to a wired network. Wireless devices itself. Both A and B. None of the above. Gateway provides the connection between blank and blank. Network and cloud. Cloud and controller. Network and controller. Controller and device. Single 10-bit DAC provides variable, blank, output. Digital, analog, analog and digital, neither analog nor digital. Bluetooth is the wireless technology for blank. Local area network, personal area network, metropolitan area network, wide area network. Blank specifies the function that will be called when a successful connection with the PubNub cloud. Callback, error, connect, reconnect. Which of the following IoT networks has a very short range? Short network, LPWAN. Sigfox, short range wireless network. Bluetooth supports blank point-to-point connections, point-to-multipoint connection. Both point-to-point connections and point-to-multipoint connection, multi-point-to-point connection. Gateway software should be smart enough to handle blank. GPS, message, logging, sensors. Personal computers use blank. Microprocessor, DC motor, sensor. None of these. Physical layer is a blank layer. TCP/IP, OSI, both of the above, none of these. COAP is supported by blank protocol. SMTP, POP, UDP, none of the above. What does LTE stand for? Long-term errors, long-term evolution, lengthy terminal estimation, long-term estimates. Cloud computing save his data on internet, pen drive, hard disk, CD-ROM. Standard port number for secure MQTT is 1883, 8000, 8883, 8888. MQTT is blank protocol. Machine to machine, Internet of Things, machine to machine and Internet of Things, machine things. Who created MQTT? Robert Calio, Tim Berners-Lee, Andy Stanford Clark, Vint Cerf. Blank, used in wired communication. Ethernet, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, none of the above. Blank, used in wireless communication. Ethernet, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, both B and C. AMQP stands for Advanced Mass Query Protocol, Advanced Message Queuing Protocol, Add-on Message Query Protocol, Add-on Message Queuing Protocol. Which is not a characteristic of TCP/IP model. Connection-oriented protocol, implements flow control, support for a flexible architecture. Unreliable. The huge number of devices connected to the IoT to communicate automatically, it is called bot-to-bot B2B, machine-to-machine M2M, Skynet, intercloud. Which protocol is used to link all the devices in the IoT? TCP/IP, network, UDP, HTTP. Which is the best for internet-connected thermostat? Honeywell. GE Connected Appliances. Eversense. Nest. Fiber optics is blank. Wired. Wireless. Both of the above. None of these. What is the full form of DHCP in IoT communication protocols? Dynamic Host Communication Protocol, Domain Host Communication Protocol, Dynamic Host Control Protocol, Domain Host Control Protocol. RFID is a blank technology. Bluetooth, Ethernet, both of the above, none of the above. Bluetooth operates in blank range. Short, long, medium, none of these. Bluetooth consumes blank power. Less, more, high, none of these. Terms SSL and TLS stand for Secure Socket Layers and Transport Layer Session, Secure Socket Layers and Transport Layer Security, Secure Socket Layout and Transport Level Session, Session Socket Layers and Transport Layer Session. What is the standard length of MAC address? 16 bits, 32 bits, 64 bits, 48 bits. MQTT suits are small and cheap devices, low memory devices, low power devices, all of the above. What is the full form of HDLC? Higher Data Level Communication, Higher Data Link Communication, High Level Data Link Control, High Data Level Control.